Welcome, beautiful souls. Today I'll be talking about 5 foods to eat if you are deciding to sit an ayahuasca, Kambo, master plant, or plant medicine retreat. In this video, I'm going to be going over these foods, why they're important to eat, as well as, some advice for those of you who might be going and embarking maybe a master plant Dieta, a plant medicine retreat, a Kambo retreat, and hopefully these tips can really support you. So the first thing to eat is I want to share with you the purpose of Dieta, the purpose of plant medicine is to really strip you away from all distractions and to really go deep into the heart and into connecting with your soul. I share this all the time with every person who comes to my retreats, or if I'm assisting in a retreat. Think of you meeting your soul. If you were to have a conversation with your soul and your soul came to your door, or if the divine or the universe or God came to your door, how would you show up? How would you present yourself? What would your house look like? What would you do? Would you end up putting flowers? Would you end up, cleaning your house? These are all ways that really lay down the foundation of how our journey will really go. So it's really to take out those distractions. And this is where the Shipibo, the Peruvian Shipibo indigenous, believe that it's about, fasting. It's about removing taste from our food and our diet and going deep with these medicines in solitude, in meditation, in focus. So one of the things that you eat during Dieta is potato. And usually there is no salt, there is no oil, there is no sugar. It is just the potato. So you get served a food, a meal, depending on if you're supposed to fast or not that day, and you'll find potato, plantain, rice, beans, and sometimes eggs. So these are the 5 foods that you will receive during the time of your Dieta. You do not really get fruit. I know there are some centers that I've assisted in or I've sat with where they offer fruit if you're lucky. And depending on the facilitator or the maestro or maestra, you will receive fruit. But it's really just rice, potatoes, beans, and eggs. And, just sitting with yourself and eating these really plain foods along with plantain, if you do it the traditional way, Shipibo way, and sitting with self and understanding the power of food, the power of temple. We're also healing our bodies. So when we're able to have these very basic foods, we can go in and go deep into our tissues, our layers, our light body, and do the healing that needs to be done here. I usually, from my experiences of doing dietas and fasting in my years of doing it, I usually fast, to be honest. I usually get to a point where if I do decide to eat by maybe the day 2 or 3, I decide to fast and just have water or just have the medicine, so just the bobanzana, just the noyarao, and this is the traditional way. And I will tell you, as much as you may physically feel maybe tired and exhausted and weak, 2 weeks later, I like to share what my maestro says, you will feel like you're 15 years old because you have given your body a retreat, a rest, a vacation from digestion, from the constant mind that is never resting, and from the soul that is constantly in maybe anxiety or fear, which is truly the collective sickness that is out there, right? Which is fear and anxiety. So when you remove all of that, we have to hit those thresholds of, beyond the food, the comfort of eating the sweets and the sugars and the oil and the salt. Now I need to sit with myself. Now I get to meet who I truly am. And that's the power of this Dieta. That's the power of eating these foods. And sometimes when I do decide to maybe eat a potato or to break my fast, another beautiful thing about plant medicine retreats is your taste buds become so pure, become so enlightened. It's like eating a bite of potato feels like you can feel every texture, every flavor, every layer of what it is. And it brings this deep gratitude. for even the potato and the rice that you get, or even the sip of bobansana that you're having in the middle of solitude and silence. So these are the foods that you're allowed to eat. And again, I just want to preference that every maestro and facilitator has their own, specific dieta, foods that are allowed and not allowed. And it is very highly recommended that you do this the recommended days before, the recommended days during, and the recommended days after, because you want to ensure that you are respecting the protocol, the plants, the medicine, the healing, and most importantly, yourself. So I hope this video was supportive for you. And if you have any questions about Dieta and how to prepare as far as food, feel free to comment down below in the comment section. I'd love to share more series to support you on your next plant medicine or medicine retreat that you will embark. And if you have gone to one, maybe sharing your experience to inspire other people in the community, feel free to share in the comments as well. And for those of you that are feeling called to sit with an integral, sovereign plant medicine space holder for whether it's ayahuasca, kambo, or a master plant dieta, feel free to email, and I'd be more than happy to share some beautiful places where you can sit, whether it's recommending a certain facilitator or a retreat that I am assisting, as well as I do assist retreats for kambo, ayahuasca, breathwork, and various other medicines as well. So I send you so much love and ease on your journey and embarking these medicines, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao.